Hello everybody and welcome back to Dr. Ghost Games. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Dr. Ghost and I make content for the game World of Warships Legends. I thank you all for stopping by, and if you are returning subscribers or viewers to the channel, I thank you for coming back and welcome. So today we're going to be on Sleeping Giant. It is a domination mode. We are going to be in the mighty Tier 7 American destroyer, the Fletcher. And yeah, it's going to be some fun. Now, I would not say it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be more of a teaching kind of video, tips and tricks, if you will, video, for those people who are wondering, or maybe they don't know yet, what their job is in a destroyer. And as you guys can probably tell by the title of this video, I said that destroyers and damage is not everything in destroyers, is what I said. Damage is not everything. You know, you should not be hunting damage. You should be hunting the win, really. Your number one job in a destroyer is, of course, to spot the enemy for your team. Remember, destroyers have the lowest concealment in the game. They have the capability of outspotting almost every other class except their own. Destroyers are a huge reconnaissance class in the game, other than carriers, of course. But yeah, your number two job, your second job you need to be doing in destroyers is, of course, capturing those bases, flipping those capture points for your team. And your third job, of course, if you are in a gunboat or any sort of destroyer, if you have the opportunity to take out another destroyer, take those opportunities. And really anything. You know, you have torpedoes to do that. You can also use your guns to take out destroyers like I'm going to be doing. I am a gunboat build Fletcher. Now, I have 5.5 concealment, and you know, I still have pretty decent concealment. I'm not even spec'd in the concealment, and I can get it down to 5.5 kilometers. I just have the concealment mod on. I have a couple inspirations on my captain. I have, I believe, Eric Bay as an inspiration for the extra concealment, and I have one concealment skill on my commander, Vincent Mordoff. I don't remember what it was called, but it's a concealment perk. It's like -6 concealment. So, yeah. Now, I have William Sims as an inspiration to give me the extra HP. And, of course, I'm running Leviathan for the extra HP as well. I'm a very tanky little destroyer. 20,000 hit points is no joke. It is very powerful. And if I see a destroyer, I will do everything on my power to try to kill it. Unless, you know, I cannot, if there's cruisers around it or something like that. I will not do that. You know, you got to be smart in these destroyers. You got to be using your abilities to your advantage. And sometimes the best option is to not do anything at all. Just spot and sit back, wait for people to die around you. Mainly the enemy, of course, to die around you, and then move in to make some moves. Really, you know, playing a destroyer is like it's not like anything. It's more just, it's tricky. It's a very tricky class to play. It's almost like you gotta have a feel for it. You gotta be very aware of your surroundings. You gotta be watching the map. You gotta be looking for opportunities, and that's exactly what you need to be doing, not just in destroyers, but really everything in this game, but especially destroyers, because all it takes is one move and you could die in a destroyer. You do not have a lot of hit points. Although I am spec'd into it, I have a lot of hit points for a destroyer. But all it takes is 5 to 6 salvos to kill me from a cruiser, and I am gone. You know, I have to be very careful. Like I said, you know, just do what you got to do. Do your job as a destroyer, and damage will come along with that eventually, you know. And if you don't get a lot of damage, that's fine. But you should still place quite high on the leaderboard if you do what you got to do. Capture those bases gives you a lot of XP. Killing full health destroyers will gain the same amount of XP and credits as you would killing a full health battleship. So, I mean, you know, just do your job, and that's all you got to do. And you may not have a lot of fun, but at least you can say that you were doing your job and you were trying to win the game. You know, you may not win every game. That's a part of playing an online multiplayer competitive game. You're not going to win every single game, even if you do your job. You know, people have to all pitch in together. It is a teamwork-based game. You guys got to work together for a win. And, you know, if people can see this video and learn from this video, maybe, you know, just like I said, I will keep repeating it throughout this video. Do your job. You know, prioritize your roles more than anything. Damage is completely last in mind. You know, you will get damage along the way. You know, just send your torpedoes out there, do what you got to do. Like I see right here, I have an opportunity right here, and I'm taking it. There's a cruiser that's been radaring me the whole game, backing up, and he doesn't even know I'm here. And I, of course, send my torpedoes out there, and see, you know, outplaying the enemy, and of course, I'm gonna kill a Cleveland with Fletcher torps. I mean, you know, He had no idea. He didn't even think I was going to be rushing through the center and going into the middle cap. But I did, and I took that opportunity, and I, of course, killed him. You know, you just got to do what you got to do. And opportunities will arise on their own. And there are going to be some matches in Destroyers where you will have really no damage at all. But, you know, it's just how it is. You got to be doing what you got to do as a Destroyer. And not just as a Destroyer, but every single class in the game. I will have other videos, of course, up on the channel, I'm sure in the future, what you need to be doing in cruisers and battleships, etc. But yeah, your number one job is to spot, take capture zones, of course, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, we're taking the middle cap. We've already took the cap over on the spawn that we spawned at, so that's good. We have a solo capture in our name. And we are about to get another capture zone here. We are flipping the middle cap, but notice we are shooting these beautiful guns. Keep in mind, guys, we got a 2.6 second reload. We're just keeping these guns rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. And they are, of course, they're very small guns. They're 5-inch American guns. But they still can set fires. They can still get superstructure damage. And over time, it's going to be very, very annoying for the enemy. And it's only a matter of time before they succumb to their injuries. And down he goes. The team actually does manage to take him out. Now we're up to 37,000 damage. Like I said, damage is not everything, but it comes along. You know what I mean? We got our smoke screens. We could sit in it while we're capturing. We're killing a couple birds with one stone here. And we've already got our second solo capture. And yeah, that's going to be a lot of XP in our name. Now, you guys, I'm just saying, you just do your job. It really is that simple. Just try your best and do your job, and you will eventually learn over time. And when damage opportunities arise, take them. You know, send your torpedoes out there while you're, of course, doing your role, doing your job. And yeah, like I said, I'm going to be saying do your job a lot in this video, but I mean, that's it. High tier gameplay especially. You guys got to be doing what you got to do. You know, there's so many players up here who get very, very frustrated when players just come up here and YOLO away just to get a little bit of extra damage on some battleships. And it just doesn't work out in the end, you know? So good Destroyer players, and keep in mind, I'm not even like a crazy good Destroyer player. I'm not a Destroyer main. I'm more of a cruiser battleship kind of guy. But I can get in a Destroyer and do well. Although I'm not doing any crazy amount of damage, I am, of course, still doing my job and helping the team win. And that is the most crucial part of playing a DD. And now keep in mind, we placed top of the leaderboard with only 46,000 damage. We placed top. And that is because we did our job. We captured bases. We did damage to destroyers. We did everything we could. We did our job. We did our best. And that is what places you in the top of the leaderboard, not damage. Someone could have 200K and they wouldn't have placed where I was. So keep that in mind. But anyway, thank you all for stopping by. If you liked the video, like, subscribe down below, leave your thoughts in the comments. And anyways, I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Peace out. Stay healthy, as always.